Hello and welcome to my presentation on smoking and what difference does it make to lung health. My name's Lesley-Anne Bremner. I'm a health improvement nurse for NHS Highland and I'm based up in Caithness. I've been in my job role for over 9 years now. I have 3 clinics a week where I help people to stop smoking, and the rest of the time I do health promotion around the dangers of smoking in schools and workplaces and community events. A wee bit of background. So the Scottish Government is aiming for a tobacco-free generation by 2034. The aim of this is to protect children born since 2013 from tobacco, so that when they turn 21, which will be in 2034, they will truly be tobacco-free and will come of age in Scotland that will remain tobacco-free for generations to come. There have been many policies that have been put in place to help people to stop smoking or not to start smoking in the first place, such as in 2002 there was a ban on advertising and promotion of tobacco. In 2006 the ban on smoking in enclosed public places began. 2007 they raised the age of being able to buy tobacco from 16 to 18. 2013 it became illegal to display tobacco products for sale. 2016 it became illegal to smoke in a vehicle with anyone under 18. 2017 shops were banned from selling 10 packs of cigarettes or the small pouches of tobacco, and then in 2020 came the menthol cigarette ban. Smoking is the biggest cause of illness and premature death in the UK and worldwide. Worldwide it kills about 7 million people every year, and in Scotland 10,000 deaths per year are attributed to smoking, and 50% of smokers will die prematurely. There are over 4,000 chemicals in cigarette smoke. Many of these are poisonous and over 60 of them are known to cause cancer. Some of these poisons you will know and include things like carbon monoxide, which is found in the gas and car exhaust, tar, which is on your road surfaces, nicotine, which is a pesticide, acetone, which is a paint stripper, a nail varnish remover, ammonia is used for cleaning, arsenic, which is an ant killer, benzene in your petrol fumes, butane, which is lighter fuel, formaldehyde, an embalming fluid, hydrogen cyanide, a poison used in gas chambers, methanol in rocket fuel, toluene in industrial solvent, DDT, which is an insecticide, naphthalene, which is found in mothballs, and polonium-210, which is a radioactive fallout. Here we've got a picture of a jar of tar. So tar is a mix of organic and inorganic particles in tobacco smoke that are inhaled by a smoker. About 70% of the tar contained in the smoke ends up coating the lungs. An average smoker's lungs collects about a mug full of tar every year, and when it condenses, the tar forms a sticky brown substance. The tar contains many irritants and cancer-causing chemicals. Tar also stains fingers and teeth, and cigarettes labelled light, mild or low tar are still contain lots of tar, even though they state it might be low. This is just a picture of nicotine. So nicotine is a powerful, fast-acting and highly addictive drug. It increases your heart rate and blood pressure and narrowing of the blood vessels in the skin. Untreated high blood pressure permanently damages your heart and your arteries. Next We've got carbon monoxide, which is a poisonous gas that you breathe in when you smoke. The main toxic effect it has on the body is to reduce the amount of oxygen carried in the blood to all the organs and tissues. It clings to the hemoglobin that's in our blood, and up to 15% of a smoker's blood may be carrying carbon monoxide around the body rather than oxygen. It combines with the nicotine to thicken the blood and clog the blood vessels. This increases the risk of coronary heart disease and circulation problems. Next we've got nitrogen oxide. Cigarette smoke has high levels of nitrogen oxide. This gas is known to cause lung damage and is thought to be responsible for emphysema. Then we've got hydrogen cyanide. And other toxins in tobacco smoke paralyse and eventually kill the cilia, which is the small hairs that are part of the natural cleaning process of the lungs and air passages. This results in the build-up of mucus and poisons in the lungs, and this causes smokers' cough and increases the likelihood of serious lung diseases. The other poisons include ammonia, acrolein, nitrogen dioxide and formaldehyde, as we mentioned before. There's 30 metals have been found in tobacco smoke. These include nickel, arsenic, cadmium, chromium and lead, and some of these are linked to certain cancers. Radioactive compounds have also been found in tobacco smoke and are known to be cancer causing. Smoking causes many diseases, but the three main ones are lung cancer, heart disease and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes bronchitis and emphysema. Cigarette smoking causes lung cancer. It can damage the cells so much that healthy cells are replaced by cancer cells. Lung cancer is the most common cancer in the developed world and is the leading cause of cancer death in men. Smokers are about 10 times more likely to die from lung cancer than non-smokers. The risks increase the more and the longer you smoke. 1 to 4 cigarettes daily increases the chance of lung cancer 8-fold, and 25 a day increases the risk 25 times. Lung cancer is often not found until it is spread to other parts of the body, such as the brain, liver or bones, and the chances of survival are low. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, is a permanent airflow obstruction of the airways. Smoking causes over 80% of deaths from COPD. Smoking damages the body's ability to filter the air in the lungs. Chemicals in the smoke kill the small hairs that clean out the airways, and mucus builds up in the lungs, causing a chronic cough and chest infection. This is chronic bronchitis. The airways then become swollen and inflamed, and eventually the air sacs break down. This is known as emphysema and is an incurable and distressing condition. The damage cannot be reversed and it worsens if smoking continues. Smokers often develop bronchitis before emphysema, but over time may have both. It is never too late to quit, but the sooner you stop, the less damage to your lungs. Coughs improve within weeks, COPD stops getting worse, and lung cancer risk reduces immediately, and after 10 years is halved. A picture of a smoke-free lung on the left versus a smoker's lung on the right. Healthy lungs are pink and spongy. You can breathe easily and exercise without too much difficulty. Lungs are lined with tiny broom-like hairs, cilia, that continuously clean the lungs. These hairs also produce mucus. This catches particles and bacteria and sweep them upwards, and then we either spit it out or swallow it. Also have stronger immune systems. Non-smokers are more able to prevent and combat coughs, colds and flu. Smoke-free alveoli, where airways lead into alveoli, are unobstructed, wide and open. Alveoli fill with air when we breathe in and deflate carbon dioxide when we breathe out. Smoking damages the lungs on the way down the air passages, and when tar settles in the lung tissue, turning the lungs black. The more you smoke, the faster the damage. Unhealthy cilia, just one cigarette can paralyse the cilia. Over time, chemicals such as hydrogen cyanide damage cilia and lungs become more susceptible to infection. Also have excess mucus or phlegm. Cells lining the lungs produce more and stickier mucus, which builds up, clogs the airways and gets infected. Coughs, colds and flu. Infected mucus can lead to coughs, colds, flu and pneumonia. And then COPD and lung cancer. Chronic breathlessness can last for years with varying degrees of disability and discomfort. The benefits of quitting smoking start immediately. It is never too late to stop smoking. After 20 minutes, blood pressure and pulse return to normal. Circulation improves in hands and feet, making them warmer. Within 24 hours, carbon monoxide is eliminated from the body. The lungs start to clear out mucus and other debris. Within 48 hours, nicotine is no longer detectable in the body and the ability to smell and taste is improved. 72 hours, breathing becomes easier as the bronchial tubes relax and energy levels begin to increase. Then at 2 to 12 weeks, circulation improves throughout the body, making exercise easier. At 3 to 9 months, breathing problems, for example coughing, shortness of breath and wheezing, show improvement with lung function increased by 5 to 10%. 5 years, risk of heart attack falls to about half that of a smoker, and at 10 years risk of lung cancer falls to about half that of a smoker, and the risk of heart attack similar to someone who has never smoked. There's lots of help available to help people to quit smoking. NHS stop smoking services are free and available to anyone 12 years and over who want help to quit smoking. This includes pharmacies and through one-to-one support from smoking cessation advisors across all areas of Highland. The Smoke Free Highland website has the contact details of all advisors throughout Highland. Smokers are 4 times more likely to quit with the help of the smoking cessation service than going it alone. The programme normally runs for 12 weeks with appointments weekly or fortnightly and include nicotine replacement therapies and behavioural and motivational support and carbon monoxide testing. About 2 in 3 smokers want to stop smoking, but without help many fail to succeed. The main reason why so few smokers succeed, even though they want to stop smoking, is because nicotine addiction is so strong and difficult to break. However, many more succeed with support and the use of nicotine replacement therapy, such as patches, lozenges, gum, sprays, inhalator and microtabs. Smoking cessation medications, Champix and Zyban used to be used for help for people to stop smoking, but they're unavailable at the moment and unclear if they will become available in the future. But we'll keep everyone updated. And there are websites for help. There's Smoke Free Highland and Quit Your Waste Scotland, which has lots of helpful tips and information. And then e-cigarettes or vaping. So these are battery-powered devices that heat a liquid which often contains nicotine, flavourings, vegetable glycerine and propylene glycerol into a vapour that is inhaled by the user. We don't know much about the long-term health effects of vaping, however there is growing evidence to indicate that these are health-harming products. Recent studies suggest that e-cigarettes can negatively impact heart health and lung health, particularly in those who already have asthma or other respiratory health issues. It has been linked to a number of deaths and reports of serious lung diseases. In 2019, a man died from lipoid pneumonia which was linked to vaping after oil from an e-cigarette was found in his lungs. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive. The more you vape, the more your brain and body gets used to having nicotine, and the harder it is to go without. There's been a surge in illicit and non-compliant e-cigarettes on the market in the UK, with some products found to contain double the legal amount of nicotine. There are also reports of physical injuries, including burns from explosions or malfunctions. And there are environmental concerns around e-cigarettes, as they generate a significant amount of toxic and single-use plastic waste. They are already banned in a number of countries. As more evidence is uncovered on the potential dangers of vaping, it's likely we'll see more restrictions and bans. It's currently going through the Scottish Parliament for a ban on single-use disposable vapes. Thank you for listening.